Welcome to Probate Weekly. I'm your host, Bill Gross, at Bill Gross Probate on social media. We get together every week to learn how to be more effective in serving customers in probate and trust related matters. Often we have attorneys, we have vendors, we have practitioners. Today, I'm excited to have with me, this is our first transatlantic episode. We have coming from the UK, from Manchester, and you can put in the comments, do you prefer Manchester United or Manchester City? Because he definitely has an opinion on that. From Manchester, England, we have Phil Hickson of NotifyNow. Phil, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, Bill, thanks for having me. Pleasure to be with you, and I'm glad to be the first international star on your own site.
And I think you're the first Man U fan we've had as well.
Well, hopefully be many more of those.
NotifyNow is a service that helps do some of the administrative work. One of the challenges that individuals have and attorneys have, they get bogged down in the details, the administration, and I think also getting surprised at the end when some sort of bill or problem comes up at the end. Talk about the NotifyNow offering, how that will help both administrators, executors, and attorneys handle some of this administrative process.
Yes, certainly, Bill, certainly. So I think the whole point from a NotifyNow point of view is that when anyone does lose somebody, one of the things that's very difficult sometimes for them to deal with is actually having to speak to people. So NotifyNow allows the notifier to go on to NotifyNow. It provides help and support. So it guides them through the process and what they need to do and how they can go about it. So it's a mixture of obviously information, videos to help them guide them through, because obviously depending on the age of the individual, they need various support. So what they do is they go onto the actual site, they create an account, and then they can log into that account and be fully secure from a data protection point of view. And then it allows them to go through a 4-stage process. And that's very much of initially is out who that individual is who's doing the notification. So just some basic information regards who they are, what they are, how they're related to the individual who sadly passed away. And then it moves to stage 2. And stage 2 is very much about the individual who's sadly passed away. So again, just their name, address, details, but then some key information regards date of death and also date of birth as well. So key information they need for the organization to be able to close the account. They move to stage 3. So we work with some organizations who make this stage 3 mandatory, and some do make it optional. So this is where they're uploading the copy of the death certificate, or if they wish, they can upload other documentation depending what the requirements are. And then we move to stage 4, and this is looking at individual sort of information, which is about what is, it can be a credit card, it could provide further information. And then what happens, they would submit that information, it gets sent to the creditor to say, X person has sadly passed away, this is the information, and that allows the creditor organization to close that account down and actually confirm the notification to them. Now, our NotifyNow site also gives them another option where they can actually not just notify one individual company, they can also notify multiple. So if you've ever been through this situation where you sadly lost someone, and not many people have, and therefore they don't all understand what to do, what they can physically do is actually notify multiple creditors. Because what you don't want someone to do is have to sit in a call center, make 6 different phone calls, possibly get through to somebody who isn't the right department, because these people or individuals are going through a very stressful time. So it's about making it easy. It's about customer service. So NotifyNow will allow them to actually notify multiple creditors in one go, and that will go through to the right organizations who then can deal with it internally. And that's why we see from a customer service point of view, it's very much at the forefront. It's also providing data which potentially some organizations just aren't getting hold of. So it's been quite proactive.
When the executor or attorney or paralegal begin the process of notifying, they have to have the death information and such. Are the only creditors being notified the ones that they identify, or are you able to search other creditors that maybe need notification? Meaning if the decedent passed with, let's say, 4 or 5 credit cards, and maybe they haven't used the company for a while.
Currently, the system only will do it on the ones that sorry, Bill, you broke off slightly then.
Yeah, we're having a really bad connection. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not on my end. I'm not here to cast aspersions, but I mean, I have a hardwired one. I have 2 different 1 gigabyte connections into a router. And I don't know if it's the distance or it could be StreamYard having a bad day, which wouldn't surprise me. But
Yeah.
all along, I was.
What I could, if you'd wish, we could rearrange, and I can do it when I'm in the office and see if that works better.
Let's do that. I don't want to have a bad episode. I don't want it to be inefficient. I think that'd be best.
Okay. Well, let's rearrange. If you send me the link for the game, I'll rearrange it and do it so that when I'm in the office, and therefore hopefully that should give me a better connection.
I'll do it right now. That'd be great.
So okay,
again, I'm not sure I don't know what the cause is, but I just know we're not going to be happy with this at the end.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
I want to do a good job. Okay, good. Phil, thank you so much. And I sent you the link right now. Thank you.
Okay. Cheers, Bill. Bye.
Thanks.